Hello, YouTube. This is Keith Kevin Ken. I'm Kevin. It's time again for our daily pocket dump deconstruction. It is Saturday, May 21st, 2016. I know you may not be watching this on Saturday, 2016. But you know what? I'm recording it then because we do this every, every, every single day. That's right, every single day. We take a look at the pocket dump like that. That's everything that's going to fill my pockets today. I dumped it out. I made it all purdy. Took an Instagram picture. Posted it at Keith Kevin Ken if you'd like to follow the feed. Turned my iPhone 6S Plus from picture to video. And guess what? It's time to deconstruct this thing. So let's take a look at it. It is Saturday. I'll tell you, I was on a roll. I was at a place where I had all my knives packed away here on the East Coast where I live, and they had super Wi-Fi. And if you guys follow me on a daily basis or just every now and then, man, the past week, I've posted these things like right after I posted my coffee things early in the morning. It took like 35 minutes to upload to YouTube. On my Wi-Fi, 6, 7, 8 hours. So I'm working on trying to resolve that because now I'm back home, and yesterday I had troubles with YouTube, and as some of you may know, it finally uploaded in the middle of the night. Today is Saturday. Tomorrow's Sunday. You guys know I always upload a little later on Saturdays and Sundays, and that's because it is slow internet, and I need to have fun and watch movies and stuff before I lock it up for 8 hours. But this is going up today. Boy, that was a ramble, but I want you guys to know the situation. I'm working on it, so hopefully by the middle of June, I'm upgrading my internet probably too much. So hopefully I'll be able to do it faster, quicker, on appointment, all that stuff. So let's see what happens. Now let's talk about this pocket dump deconstruction. And I'm sorry if I turned all of you guys off with that ramble. First thing, it's Saturday, and I have to have my Sebenza of the watch world. That's my tag. I just love tag products. I had 2 of them, gave one to my son when he was growing up and he still has it, even though he's out of the Navy and into college. So they last forever. I just love them. I just do. I think they're very manly, and they have wonderful women's watches as well. That's my tag. My cigar. You'll see this a lot on the weekend, especially since I finally re-upped with another box of these. First some singles, then boxes came my way. Cohiba Lancheros, I just love these things. Let me just tell you now, this right here, this carry is my comfort food carry. So everything I'm going to talk about, remember I talked about my tag, even I gave that as my son's first serious watch. I'm talking about my Lanchero, my Cohiba Lanchero, which is one of my favorites. It just makes you feel good when you're smoking this thin smoke, even smoke. Oh, I love the Lanchero. The silver coin for me, let me see, where is that? Here we go. The silver coin for good luck, I always carry a 1-ounce silver coin, is a 2001 Indian head, buffalo head coin coming from the U.S. Mint. It was a collection thing where you get a proof coin and a not proof coin, which I have in a set, and the money went to the Smithsonian. So, hey, I love that coin. Talk about comfort food. I have 2 of these vintage Coach wallets. I just love them. Usually it's vodka. I told you though, this Saturday, comfort carry, scotch, blended scotch in this case. Let's take off the knives from my field notes. Yes, Sometimes I have word guides. Sometimes I have fancy leather notebooks. But comfort food, field notes, field notes. I don't know the folks at field notes. I don't know the history behind the field notes. All I know is those suckers really work, don't they? They really do. Now, let's talk about the knives. I'll tell you, there are 2 knives that got away. And that is because I woke up and stressing out about YouTube. Shouldn't stress out. It's free, right? And then I said, oh, it's just going to be a comfort carry today. No work. It's Saturday. Thank goodness. And so it's all about comfort. I went right to the case. In this case, I could do comfort Spyderco or comfort Chris Reeve. I did a little bit of a combination. I'll tell you why these knives were chosen. Then I'll tell you about the knives that got away. If you have been following me for a while, or if you have looked into the now over 100 video long playlist that I have of all the pocket dumps that you and I have shared, you should check that out, by the way, on this channel, on the Keith Kevin King channel. Over 100 pocket dump deconstructions. And here's the great thing. Yeah, people have a lot more playlists, but these are like from day one when we started to this one. Okay, so we have not missed a day in between. So you'll see a lot of my collection. This is the Kopa, the Spyderco Kopa. Of course, I use this as my keychain knife in a lot of videos. Of course, they're all different. And the reason I can use them a lot is the series that started in 2005 from Spyderco has 16 different knives in them. They all have the same profile, 16. The reason the Kopa is so relaxing to me is this was the 16th knife that I finally got to complete that series. And man, oh man, it's funny because I had already started the pocket dumps and said, I have 15. I'm looking for one that I've been looking for 2.5 years. And then it came. So thank you. YouTube was a good luck charm for me. So this is the turquoise Kopa. So here's the deal about Kopas. There's 16 of them all together in the set. I'm lucky to have all 16. Each knife is limited to only 600. Only 600 of the turquoise. So 599 of these are still out in the wild. The profile is exactly the same, but the inlays are different and exotic and just wonderful inlays. This is turquoise. They have things like giraffe bone. They have carbon fiber as well. They have wooden ones. They have just wonderful inlays. 16 different ones. And again, limited to 600. Comes with a certificate and all of that. The other great part about it is a beautiful gentleman's folder built solidly. Spyderco wanted to put together the best gentleman folder series they could, and I think they've succeeded. Steel bolsters, VG10 steel. As I said, all of them are like this. The blade, VG10 steel, but they have that Spyderco leaf blade shape. Oh. That strong back lock from Spyderco. I think one of their best locks. I'm not saying the fanciest. I'm not even saying my most favorite. The compression lock to me I love, and I love the frame lock. But man, talk about solid. I mean, listen, it's there. This is a solid knife. I even like the clip. You know, sometimes I'm on the Spyderco clip and I go wire clip, wire clip. This isn't a wire clip, but did you see they spent time? They wanted a special clip for the Kopas. These are really wonderful. All 16 of them are wonderful, but comfort food for a carry, man, it had to be my turquoise, the last one that I finally got in late 2015. Thank you. I'm bowing right now. I just love that. Every time I have it in my pocket, I just smile. The second one is the plain Jane Chris Reeve Sebenza 21. S35VN steel, titanium. The blade is just under that 3-inch mark at a little over 2.9 inches. Of course, this is one of the smoothest. Why is this a comfort food? Well, first, it's a Chris Reeve Sebenza 21. Hello, a small one. A small Sebenza 21. Here's the other thing. This was one of my first Sebenzas. I bought 3 Sebenzas off of Amazon.com because at that time I was only doing Spydercos. I had just started collecting. I finally had money. I started shivering. I need Chris Reeve knives. I'm going to invest in them because, you know, that's all you hear about, especially when you're first starting out. And so I went to Amazon.com. I'm a Prime member. And I ordered this knife, and they said it would take 2 weeks because of course, it went from Amazon to I forget who the knife people were. And I said, cool, I can wait 2 weeks. Oh, isn't that just beautiful? It was on a Friday, too. And then I ordered as my second thing because I wanted the 3 plain Janes. I wanted a small 21, a large 21, and guess what? I also wanted the Umnumzaan. Of course, you guys, if you're familiar with Chris Reeve, or even if you aren't, these things are so smooth because they're my first. This is the first Umnumzaan that I've had as well. Ordered through Amazon.com. I ordered this and they said 3 weeks. And I went, okay, I can wait. I mean, these are Chris Reeves. I'm going to have a set of Chris Reeve knives. Umnumzaan, the Sebenza is Zulu for work. Sebenza, work. This is the small Sebenza 21. Chris Reeve is South African. The Zulu word, the native language in South Africa, the Zulu word for Umnumzaan is the boss. And it's a hefty knife. Full tie. It has this pattern on it. I love the blade shape. I really do. The older ones have a fat pivot. This is a newer one. S35VN steel. I'm okay with the newer ones because that's all I know. I've seen some of the older ones. Has a back, you know, make sure that you don't extend the lock. It's just the older ones don't have that. It's a wonderful knife. A little bit bigger than the large Sebenza 21s and large Sebenza 25s. This is just shy of 3.7-inch blade, where that is just a little over 3.6. So they're close. This again, I ordered these two at the exact same time. Now here's the hint. Now, of course, these were the entry drug. I'm going to show you the other knife that was the entry drug. These were the entry drugs, and you can tell because there's no lanyard on either one of them. They were brand new, came with the lanyard, came with the oil and the cloth, came with everything. The reason it doesn't have a lanyard is at the time, I was just thinking, hey, I've got a couple of Spydercos, and I just need to put them in this drawer that I have. And if you guys have a Chris Reeve knife, I love the lanyards. There are only 3 Chris Reeve knives that I don't have lanyards on. This is the other one, my Sebenza 21, because they couldn't fit in the drawer. I have them, and I have the lanyard pins in their boxes, but I didn't think I was going to get, you know, I now have 50 of these. I didn't know I was going to get 57 more Chris Reeve knives. Yes, a drug. Yes, they got me hooked. But this was it. That is why these are really my comfort carries. Oh, they are so worn in because I played with them day and night. Now, that right there, what you see right there is the carry. That right there is what I posted on Instagram. But this ain't Instagram. And I gave you a sneak peek of one of the 2 knives that got away. This knife got away too because the first thing I will do is go to these knives because this, my friends, is part of those 3 knives that I got on Amazon.com for Chris Reeve. Now, this is called the Riddled. It is a large Sebenza 21, full tie like most of them. It is a regular 21 S35VN steel, one of the newer ones. It is built great with Chris Reeve. You could tell it was one of my new ones, right? Because I just told you, lanyard couldn't fit in that one drawer. Now, I'm laughing because I'm looking at my 4 Pelican cases, three 1550s, three 1550s, and one 1600, and all the knives that I have. Oh man. The reason I have a riddled, first, this is really nice. Riddled, it looks like gunshots have gone through the show side. You see that? Can you see that real nice? Pretty cool, huh? And what I like about it is it travels all the way through that scale, which is great because it lightens it up a little. See, you can see the blade go in. It's all the way through that top show scale. It's great because it lightens it up a little. And you know how cool it is now on all those custom knives that have holes in the scales that the custom makers make? Well, this really looks badass. Hey, almost died, but my Sebenza 21 caught the bullets. It's really cool. And it has the function of lightening it up, and it just looks badass because it goes through and you can see the blade. Why did I get a riddled? You guys know I talk a lot that I like classics, and I really do. So I wanted the plain Jane. So I was about ready to order the plain Jane, and they went, that will be 4 weeks. And then I saw the riddled. I can't even believe, I didn't know what riddled was. I wanted the other one. I wanted a plain Jane. Riddled was prime. I ordered these on Friday. I got my riddled on Saturday. And let me tell you, grown man almost crying, slobbering all over it. Comes in that great Chris Reeve packaging with the cloth and the oils and everything. And man, this thing, I think it has been played more that first 3 weeks, and then the others started coming in. So I wanted to share the story with you. I think I shared it before, but also to show you that this is really home cooking. The second one that got away, because I said I always go through to this, and then I thought maybe I'll do this one. Maybe I'll do the pair. This one, let me just tell you, this one I bought a year later. I just needed the pairing. I was buying Chris Reeve knives, and I went, I never got the pairing. See, the lanyards on that one. And I love these two together. I really do. I don't carry them that much together. I have carried them together, and I think that's included in the playlist down there. But man, you know what? I'm going to eat a steak and potatoes tonight. Have a beer after I down my scotch. Hey, you guys, that is it. Thank you very much for all of the support, all of the comments coming in. I'm late getting back to you on the comments. This will go up late in the middle of the night. I apologize, but I got that slow internet, and I want to watch movies and stuff, okay? It's my off day. But it will be same as tomorrow. I'm working on it. In June, keep your fingers crossed. We'll be able to happen. Hopefully, I'll have some quicker uploads, because I was really digging that when I could upload them in 30 minutes. Hey, you guys, appreciate it. Don't forget to thumb this up if you enjoy the video. Please subscribe if you're enjoying this, but you haven't. We're trying to hit just 500. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers. We'll open up the most expensive case. I really enjoy all of you guys. It keeps me going. As you can tell, I love you guys forced me to go through my collection too. If I wasn't talking to you, they would sit in the cases, and I'd probably carry 6 different knives every single day. So thank you for that as well. Some new knives coming. I have one new knife. I'm waiting for new Spydercos, but you know, we'll see what happens. I'm excited about the one knife that I have. It's not a brand new knife, but it's new to me. I appreciate you guys. Have a perfect day. And keep those pockets full. It's fun. Goodbye.